Peace, my beautiful souls. So, I was just meditating on a conversation I had, and it got me to thinking and feeling again truly so grateful for everything that I have endured in my life and everything that I used to look at as happening to me instead of happening for me. And I'm really grateful for all of those things because it got me to the point of where I am now and where I have been for really longer than I give myself credit for, but more intentionally on a different level for the last 2 years of choosing to really heal, choosing to really know who I am, understand who I am, choosing to forgive myself and forgive those who have caused me pain, choosing to be better, choosing to really search for a connection with the Most High, with my God, my guides, my ancestors, choosing to connect on a deeper level with myself and other people, 111 on the timer, and choosing to really understand, and find my mission, my purpose in life. I've always, like, since I was really young, like, known, like, there was more to this world, more to what I was supposed to be doing, more to the God that everybody spoke of, and then it got me to thinking again, like, I really like when I have like these aha moments of things that I say and know to be true, but they click on a different level. And I'm specifically talking about how I've said a lot of times, and other people say, we chose this life before we came here to this earth. We chose to go through certain things, to have certain bad things happen to us, for us to awaken, for us to remember, for us to pick us. But as I was meditating, it hit me a little different. Again, this time, as I was saying, like, I really, like, the things I've been through made me choose to go deeper within. But like I said, it got me thinking again how I really did choose these things prior to coming here to happen for me to get on this path, and it just helps me see things in such a different light. It really just truly helps me be grateful, and being grateful for things, even things that are so-called bad, helps us raise our vibration. And I'm grateful for that in itself, like my mind and my capacity to even be grateful for the things that I have endured, things that have happened for me, and I'm grateful that I've gotten to this point, that I can be this way, that I can think this way. And I love to come on here and talk about it with you guys because I know that there's so many people that are still not there yet, and they don't even think it's possible, and they continue to look at things as happening to them instead of seeing things for what they are, like on a deeper level, like past the pain, past the fear, past the hurt, past the worry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, once upon a time, thought I would never be out of pain, and I always put myself in victim mode as, like I said, things happening to me rather than for me, to learn something, to grow, to feel, to connect. Like, in times where I was so afraid to be alone, or I felt like I couldn't be alone, and I was so scared of that, not knowing that we're never really alone. Like, we always have the Most High, God, the universe, our guides, our ancestors, us, our highest selves. Like, we're never alone, and I'm just, once again, really grateful to be able to see things that way. And I'm grateful for all the things that I've chosen in my life. And I know that I haven't gone through everything. I know I have many years to live, and there are going to be more things that I go through that are going to put me in a position to be able to go deeper within myself and to learn myself more and to help people. That's another thing too. I've always known I wanted to help people. Like, I've always known a part of my purpose was to help people, even though I didn't know how. And another thing, like, I was thinking and talking about in my meditation is how if I hadn't gone through these things, or if I don't go through these, trials and tribulations, whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't be able to really connect with people on a certain level, if you understand me. Like, I feel like I've always been an empath, and there's so many things that I don't have to actually go through to be able to understand people, but there are a lot of things that because I have went through them, because I have lived through them, I am able to understand people on such a deeper level, and able to help give guidance on what steps to take when you're feeling a certain way, or when you feel lost, or whatever the case may be, you know, like so many things. And yeah, I just wanted to come share that, because I am just feeling so much gratitude lately. And I just love how, if I do go through something, or if I get angry at something, like, instead of letting myself just soak in that, like, I ask why, like, why am I feeling this way? And I ask my guides to give me clarity. I ask myself to give myself clarity. And I'm still working on letting myself still feel those feelings, you know, completely, without just disregarding it, because I know that it's there for a reason, you know. But I'm grateful that I have, once again, like I said, the capacity to even ask myself those questions, you know. And even the fact that I come on here and share with you guys, like, I really am so proud of myself. I don't know, some of you have been on here with me from the beginning, and I used to be so nervous. Not to say that I don't get nervous now coming on here, but I was so scared to speak my truth. I was so scared to come on here and give advice, or just simply talk to you guys, or let you guys into my reality, because that didn't go so well for me in the past. And that in itself was like a test, a lesson, a push for me to speak my truth, regardless of how people receive it, or regardless if I didn't get, like, what is the word, like, acceptance or validation. If I didn't get validation from other people, I have the capacity to validate myself. I can validate myself. We all can validate ourselves. We don't need that outside validation, you know. And that's something that scared me a lot, was thinking of what other people are going to say. Even, like I said, to this day, sometimes I get in those moments and I'm just like, what if people don't receive this well? What if whatever, you know what I'm saying? But allowing myself to have that fear and push through and do it anyway, because I do know there are people that, you know, value what I say, and they need my point of view, my story, you know. Because once again, like I've said before, we have so many similar stories. Like, most of us, we have the same story with a little bit of tweaking, you know, a little different. The details are a little bit different, but with us sharing our stories, we help people, we connect, being vulnerable. Like, being vulnerable is such a big important thing that a lot of us have lost touch from for so many different reasons, you know. And that in itself was purposeful for people to, you know, like, lock themselves in a box to not connect, you know. But we are here to connect. We're supposed to connect. We're supposed to be vulnerable. We're supposed to share our stories. We're all worthy of sharing our stories. All of our stories are important. All of our voices are important. But I know I just said a whole bunch of different things, but anyway, I'm just very grateful, and I just trust that, like, this will help people to be grateful through those tough times, and let yourself see past the pain, see past the fear, see past the hurt. There's always something deeper in that, you know, in the things that we go through, in that pain. And it's literally, once again, to teach you something, and it's showing you something within yourself that you have to heal. That's another thing I was thinking. Like, when I get angry, there's a trigger there. There's something in there that is being shown to me through that anger, through that sadness, through that irritation, that annoyance, that needs healing within me, within my mind, within my body, within my soul. So once again, I am grateful. Like, I am grateful for those times, even though they might feel uncomfortable in the moment. And that's another thing, learning to push through the uncomfortability of whatever it is that you're facing, the conversation, the person, the place, you know. Like, we are more than that. We are more than our uncomfortable feelings, you know. And there's so much into those uncomfortable feelings, that on the opposite side of that, when you get through it, when you let yourself learn the lesson and feel those feelings, like, there's so much beauty on the other side. There's so many things to be grateful for. But yep, this video was much longer than I thought. Time goes by so fast. Time is an illusion also. But anyway, yes, I'm just very grateful, and I trust, that this will allow you to help yourself, or let yourself be grateful through those tough times, you know, because there's just so many things to learn and gain from those tough times, gain from those uncomfortable times. They're not meant to just be that, you know, and we don't have to allow them to just be that. And remembering we have the power to create our reality. We have the power to change how we feel, or how we view something, I should say. But yes, also how you feel, because just because you feel one way about it doesn't mean you have to feel that way about it for the rest of your life, or for however long. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. But yep, I think that's all. I love you, and I'll see you soon.